Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the stream. Oh, yes, of course, whenever you are, wherever you are. Hello. Welcome, Drifter, BSV, and Letters. Welcome to the stream. New face. How you doing? Hopefully everyone's been well. We are playing Doki Literature Club. Oh, thank you for the Pats Chaos Rose, and welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Stream. Hello, Edward. Welcome to the stream. I didn't click anything, as you can see. I booted up the game. Nothing was touched. This is literally the first screen that appears in the game. Whew. Hello. See here like ages ago. Oh, my bad letters. Well, welcome anyways. I promise you it's not on purpose. My memory is even worse than a goldfish. But we welcome you back to Letters. Good to see you. Yes, welcome. I'm excited and also a little nervous. Because when I first saw this game, I think it was like back when I was in high school. Or maybe early college, I don't remember, but it was a while ago. And it creeped me the hell out. I was quite frightened by everything that this game offered, but I'm also very excited for it. Why did it not work? It should still work. Let's see, follow age. Oh god, I don't know how. Is it like this? Oh my goodness, you haven't. Wait. Did you change your name? Did you change your name, Letters? There's no way. Who are you? Who are you before your letters? That was 3 years ago. Well, you have been here for a year and a half. God dang. Are you Peanuts? No, can't be. Who are you? There's no way. If you've been here there's no way I don't remember. Oh my god, I need to study your speech patterns. Yeah, but I don't know what it was before. Oh no! Oh, were you Plums? No. Okay. But there's... Alright, you know what? I'll observe you, Letters. No, Plums is loader, you're right. Plums? Purple Plums is all the way back from my Honkai Impact the 3rd days, which is right when I, started streaming about 3 years ago, so that can't be right either. Plums is older than me. That's true! Which is honestly quite frightening. Oh, I can't even imagine people that's here a bit longer than Drifter now. But true, I think Plums is here even before Drifter was. I never really typed. I don't think I probably just lurked in for a few streams. I see. Well, thank you for being here, Letters. I'm sorry I didn't see you around before, but I'm just happy to see you now. Thank you for being here. Well, I hope you enjoy the show, and you know what? I know the first few rounds is gonna be nice and cuddly, so I'm not gonna be frightened yet, at least. Hope you guys enjoy the show. It's a 5-stream streak. Hell yeah, BSV. Here's to another one for everyone. This game is pretty cool, by the way. Played it a while back. I know, I've always watched people play it, and I've never experienced it myself. But thanks to the generosity of Lonely Weed, or aka Nova now, that way I get to experience it for myself. So I'm very excited and also very scared. Alright, let's get started. This game is not suitable for children, those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review a detailed content warning which contains spoilers? Alternatively, in-game contents warning can be enabled. Settings menu at any time. No, I'm good. I mean, I kind of already know what it's about, but I think this is the more updated version, so I don't know if they added anything. If they've added something since the last time I seen it, which is like, God's, when it first released, I'm gonna be having a hell of a time. But it's okay, no spoilers. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region. You cannot consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree, no worries, I'm like 26. I'm beyond the age requirement, girl. I'm okay, and I agree. I consent to being terrorized. This game is not suitable for children. Those who are easily disturbed. Those who are easily disturbed, get out of here right now. I don't want to scare you. Yeah, you'll be there for a while before it gets into the content. Plums are fiber. Oh, dang, Drifter. God dang. Your memories are still insane, Drifter. I just remember them as plums because I just called them plums. I know that their name was Purple, so I just remember them as Purple Plums. But you're right, I think the full name of there was Plums are fiber. So, oh my god, it's a little loud. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. Too low. There you go. Alright, new game. Enter my name. We're just gonna go by Straw. Or you know what? No, we need a man's name. Or a unisex name. Go by Sultan. Go by our regular game name. Okay. So you're telling me these cute anime girls with chillin' music like this can cause me anxiety? Wait, Edward, have you seen Doki Doki Literature Club before? If you haven't, you're in hell for a trip. There's Turkin and Shadow. True! God dang. Shadow still drops in every once in a while, which is nice to see. Even Turnkin, I think. But I don't see Plums anymore. Maybe he oh, excuse me. Maybe he goes by a different name these days. Who knows? Is this not safe for work? Not quite not safe for work. Just a little scurry for some people's taste. But you'll see what we're talking about later, Edward. Volume is good, perfect. I'm glad. So hello there, Shikibi. Welcome. Nice to see you again. Hope you guys are all doing well. Say hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd notice yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I have tons of these friends. In fact, all my close friends are basically like this. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Say hi. Oh my god, it's a classic anime trope for now. Honestly, I don't even remember when the quote-unquote irregularity starts. I just know that it will at some point. But my memory is so blurry on what the content is. I'm so nervous. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait. Oh, sorry, that was me. Oh, sorry, my new voice there. Excuse me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sultan. Well, if people are staring at you for acting weird and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be me if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become... Oh my god. Oh no, it doesn't have a log. I need to be very careful with the way I click. I have such trigger fingers. Oh, this is not good. Oh wait, no, there is history. Oh my goodness, this is a different place from where I usually look at. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled to others. The students make their way to daily commute. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Be surprised Koga still had enthusiasm to do another VN after X2. I guess it's okay. They got such different vibes. I am okay for it. So I think I kind of was a fan of Doki Doki Literature Club. I just did 110 when she finally came home. Nice! Honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised. I'm pretty sure Arcana, when you gave her the choices of what kind of club she can create at school, Literature Club, maybe it was a reference, but Literature Club was one of the clubs, the options that she chose to make a club out of. Luckily, she decided on Photography Club instead of Literature Club. Thank goodness. Busy time of the year this time around. We have April Fools and we get ready for Holy War Part 4 and Annie True, man! And it's like I think, oh god, this is gonna be tomorrow? I think it's a day ahead, right? In Shift Up World. And compared to where I live. Mom, it's gonna be fast. Can't wait though. By the way, Sultan, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't even looked either. Oh, that's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills after college. Before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright? Alright. Hello, Cookie, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So he drops Korean time, yeah. So about a few hours before my time. Having a 3D event. Oh, God's true. Oh, well, you know what? Luckily, I'm streaming weekdays these days, so I'll definitely have time for it. Oh my god, speaking of which, I finally know the deadline, the cutting my time of when I will not be able to stream weekdays anymore. The for sure day is April 13th. So next month and 2 weeks. But there might be some intermediate cases that I could pick up this week and next week, so we will see what happens between this time and by the hard cutoff line when I'm gonna go full-time to my job. Full dedication! Then we'll go back to streaming on our weekend streams. Yeah. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I didn't let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. See, really, it's the last weekday stream, it's possible. Because the hard cutoff line is when I have to start working like 8 to 5, maybe 6 on the weekdays, Monday through Friday. I won't be able to stream anymore. So the last few week or half, possibly, weekday streams. It's okay, we'll finish Doki Doki for sure though in between this time. So we'll be okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I've no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. crazy, and the concept of someone going to this game fully blind in 2026 is wild to me. I mean, in my defense, I have seen the game before, so I kind of know what's gonna happen. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Or if there's new content since the first time I saw it, because when I first saw it, it was the game just released. But since then, I'm pretty sure there's been a ton of updates. So if there's any surprises, I will for sure not know what's happening. I look around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Now nothing's been added, I think? Oh, okay. Well, I know there's a few Easter eggs for sure that's been added, but I don't think anything major has been added, so you're right about that. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. So she's the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime club. Oh, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, girl. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just cunning enough to plan it all out. I let out a long sigh. I'll stop by for a cupcake, just once. One cupcake and then I'm gonna leave. Yes, let's go. Maybe it's just me, but I like muffins more than cupcakes. Regular cupcakes, or at least American cupcakes, got way too much frosting on it. Wait, so you already seen the storyline? In a way, yeah. I guess you can say I've seen, like, scenes of the storyline. But even then, that was like 5 years ago. Depending on what because honestly, even back then, it was unavoidable to not see this game popping up everywhere. It was so popular. It was like the Five Nights at Freddy level popularity. Depending on what day my time zone changes and shifts around, I'll be just finishing work when streams time start. For you, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you, Drifter. Yeah, dang. 55 stream streak. That's a lot, Cookie. Congratulations. Oh boy, it's right, letters. Oh boy, it's right. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member yet. I'm only here for a cupcake. And I glance around the room. Let's see. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always said nice things about you. Girl 2 already give me... I mean, we kind of already know Girl 2's got that Suyun kind of vibes. What a tune. It's a very poppy tune. This music brings me back. Oh boy. Also, hello there, Jackery. Welcome to the stream. Is this your first time playing? Yes, this is the first time for me actually playing this game for sure. I've seen scenes of this game. It was unavoidable back then if you're on the internet. So I know, like, bits and pieces of it, but never the full story like this, in a way. So I'm excited to see what it's about. Say, seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Sultan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first grade student. Oh, sorry, first year student. Oh god, not first grade. First year students. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, thank you. We can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori said that quietly in my ears and then turned back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, almost always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. So she's actually playing. Yes, sir, I am. How you doing? And also, welcome to the stream, Nova and Firecracker. I hope you guys are having a good time and having an even better time as we go on. Go away, you're playing literature class. I'm here to stay, Firecracker. You can't get rid of me. I'm gonna be lurking in your walls and basements, going crawling under your skin. Damn, the Miyanje here is Neuro-sama singing to this tune. Never mind. Oh, that's true, so that's Neuro made a cover or parody of the song. But yes, welcome to the stream. Oh my. Nova, look at that, Nova and Cookie both reached 55 streams on the same stream. Huh. Y'all are like twinning throughout. Not too surprising, I guess you guys both joined at about the same time. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sultan. Monica sweetly smiles. We don't know each other. Well, I mean, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Your PC chat is not corrupt. It's okay. It's okay. You know, my PC chat contains so much games about half-naked men. We're gonna add some girls to it too. It's only gonna equal it out. Everything needs to be perfectly equal, as all things should be. You too, Monica, we said nervously. Come sit down, Sultan. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I get them. Oh, sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girl has a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walks over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. You're sick always. Oh, it's been ever since my last illness, I have this constant cough just lingering with me. But yes, so by the way, that's loud. Is it really? Oh no! Let me turn it down a little bit. Oh no! Not sure. Here. Turn it to like halfway for the music. Let me know if it's still too loud. Say who or what, don't worry about it, Firecracker. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolates were used to make ears. So cute. I have no idea you were so good at cooking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one and then Monica and I followed. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and she has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? It's not like I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You dummy. Okay. Just calm down. Little tsundere. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before settling down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. So excuse me, it seems I'm a little hyperactive today. Oh my god, what's going on? I didn't even eat any sugar. I feel like I'm just excited for Doki Doki. This is my natural adrenaline going through my brain right now without the assistance of any sugar. So we're glazing over the fact that Straw literally shared half her computer. Dude. It's okay, firecracker. I am loud and I'm proud. Don't judge, I know for a fact some of us get worse. Yeah! How much you playing today? I don't know. I mean, I plan on getting like 3 or 3.5 hours, so we shall see. But yeah, we'll probably have 2 streams for this game, I'm assuming, because I looked it up. It says that the gameplay length is usually 3 to 4 hours. So if we split up in the middle, we'll probably do 2 streams to cover the entire thing. Yeah. Again, flashback to the game's ending. Oh boy, also welcome to the stream, Samurai. A very nutty greeting to you. 7 hours, okay. God dang, 7? Maybe 3 streams then. For reading makes a bit longer than I don't. Oh, that's true. It's okay. We can probably do this in 3 streams. Not too bad. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just wants to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, teen reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Oh, girl, a man after my own heart. Hell yeah. I got a giant jug of tea right now with them. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is the great leader. A great leader. I cannot flip and read, oh gods. Yuri also nodded in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. There's only like 5 of us. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people they are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Sultan, what kind of... oh, sorry. So, Sultan, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh, well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanna say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? So we've got to get back to the point where she talks back to you or breaks the fourth wall. Oh my. Might be a while, Nova. Might be a while. I know that happens, but I don't know when that happens. Let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation to a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for brief moments. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over me for a second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say that loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder, so my. My mom decided to share baby weights with her friends. It was a fun idea. My twin couple. Oh my god, my couple. I don't even know how much I weigh. I wasn't even born natural. I was a evicted baby. Went out the door from forward instead of down. I'm gonna have straw after Riz or not? I'm absolutely gonna Riz one of these girls up. I don't know who I'm gonna choose yet though. Which route is usually the route people choose? So I'm gonna choose the least popular option, so we get to see that. Not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess I do sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share some of them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers. Exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks puzzlingly at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I don't think you can really choose a route. Aw, that's too bad. Do a coin flip then. Oops. See, now we're new members during the bond. Isn't that right, son? Yes. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, I think there's still a problem. What's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thoughts. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... Oh, sorry, I thought... Something... You won't... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Folded with, like, zero pressure, girl. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yeah, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arm around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really came here for just the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember today's assignments. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Sultan, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre spreading skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up in me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Sultan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! I think it's based off of the poems you write. Ooh, I see. Now that's gonna be a lot trickier than I thought then. I thought it's gonna be straight up you can just choose during the dialogue options. So we actually have to think about what the girls like then. With the poems we write. I need a poll for which girl she should write poem to. Ooh, I don't know. But you're right. Let's make a poll. I mean, I can make a pool, but I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be able to do it. If I mess up, I don't claim it as my fault. which, oops, that is the wrong button. Whoa, God, what were even were their names? Uh-oh. Let's see, Sayori. Sayori. Monica. Oh God. Natsuki. Who was the last girl? Sayori, Monica, Natsuki, and oh God, someone help. Let's see how you type in your Discord. Nah, I'm gonna do it on stream. It's gonna be a Twitch pool. Who was the last girl? Sayori, Monica, Natsuki, and oh God, you know what? Let me do a Google search. Girls from Doki. Sir Yuri. Sayori, Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. Yuri, okay. I mean, we probably won't be able to do the first one. Here, you know, you got 1 minute. Start pool. You got 1 minute to choose. Use it or lose it. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. So you go back for a bit in the welcome area to be verified. Oh, the Discord, yeah. If you want to join, please wait in the waiting room for a bit and we will verify your account as soon as we can. We do it this way to prevent bots and spammers. Stra, I don't get what you mean by my typing Discord, my bad. I thought you guys were talking about making a poll in Discord. My bad. See, the whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, oh. Man, I forgot the girl's name. I could have just popped up to this panel and she mentions them all. And of course, Monica. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget any of your names. This is karma. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'll be sure good fortune will find me. I guess that started with writing a poem tonight. Just had them. I'm predicting on chat. You're probably right. No way, Strauss actually streaming on a Monday. Yes, sir. I'm also welcome to Stream Moment. How you doing? Hopefully well. It is time to write a poem. Pick words you like your favorite club member would like. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever you like your poem the most. Okay. Let's see the results. The results are Yuri. Oh my. Okay. Yuri it is. What is Yuri like? Yuri said she was watching horror recently, right? So something scurry. Something scurry and smart, because she's a smart one. Let's see. I don't think anything here is really scary though. Disoriented is probably the most scary option here. Yeah, I should like that. Depression, dreams, starscape, rainbow, ambience, universe, fear. Oh no, why is she like fear? Poof. Effulgent, extraordinary, jumpy, eternity, infallible, sugar explodes, skirt, fantasy. I do think she'll like fantasy. Oh, shite. Never mind. Oops. Okay, we're trying to aim for Yuri, I swear. Okay, hey, at least a word popped up. Horror for our girl. Shiny, tragedy, graveyard, frightening. Frightening, right? Frightening, yes. Email, sadness, twirl, crimson, shopping, marriage, lust. Color, vibrance, pleasure. See, crimson? Red, yeah. Smile, unrestrained, fickle, disaster, infinite, lucky, variance, hopeless, kiss, sunny, disaster. Games, melody, hair, afterimage, incongruence, excitement, uncanny, oh god, I hate that word. Every time I think of the word uncanny, it just reminds me of Uncanny Valley. Oh, it just creeps me out just thinking about it. But uncanny, I think, will be the one that, Yuri likes. Yeah. So creepy. Journey, tears, love, landscape, jump, infernal, whirlwind, giggle, ocean, prayer. Honestly, probably ocean. Ocean's pretty scary. Oh no, never mind. What's so wrong, ships? Trail, Uncanny Valley. Isn't it? Is that not what it's called? Uncanny Valley? The effect? Lipstick, heartbeat, kitty, vertigo, pink, judgments, misery, breath. Maybe breath. Yeah. Papa, blanket, passion, disown, rose, covettes, puppy, feather, sweet vanilla. Disown. Misfortune, unending, wonderful, parfaits, clouds, ribbon, charm, climax, dark, bed. Maybe unending or dark. I feel like both of those are pretty bad. But unending, yeah. Empty, incapable, waterfall, warm, play, sticky, nibble. Entropy. Entropy is pretty bad. Cheek, swimsuit. Yeah. Bad, embrace, scars. Tenacious, bliss, rain cloud, electricity, alone, grief, night cloud, alone. Oh. Maybe not. Question, determination, insight, lazy, loud, intellectual, memories, philosophy, agonizing, spinning. I guess this one. Yeah. Our girl is freaky. Destiny, vivid, peer, time, daydream, candy, desire, pouts, mouse, vitality. Death? Yeah, death. Oh no, never mind. It's not death, not the worst one. Alright, beauty, unrequited, precious, fluffy, vivacious, calm, fireworks. I mean, that's undoubtedly the worst. Yeah. Massacre, fester, dance club. These two are both pretty bad. Essence, kawaii, cage, that's the worst one right there. Adventure, secretive, rain, despise, unstable, dazzle, despise. If you want to speed time, you can just do these fast. I'm just loaded them now. I don't think every one of them matters too much. No worries. I'm not in a hurry. We're here to have fun. And you know, if this game's gonna take us like 5 streams to complete, then so be it. I don't mind going through the dialogue. We're here to relax, chill. No reason to rush through it. So you know I have an uncanny moment last in one of your streams. Oh god, don't even tell me about it. I'm gonna get creeped out instantly. I'm already looking behind my back and the creepy moments of this game haven't even haven't even appeared yet. Hi again, Sultan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I could at least keep my words. Well, I'm back at the literature club. It was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sultan. I hope this isn't overwhelming or a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan on just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I don't know about that one, girl, but I do enjoy manga or two. I don't know if I'll count them as literature. They might have the same depth as literature, but certainly not the same definition. Somehow, with all the V and Kogestan, only Snowfall Oasis has her going until now. What's Snowfall Oasis? Swiftly defeated. Yeah, pops back her seat. Don't worry, guys. Someone always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Exactly. See? Sayuri gets me. We just here to have fun and relax. Mostly relax. Helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, clean my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once, girl. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sultan can become good friends too. Sayuri. Huh? As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. Sayuri, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Let's see. I don't remember. Really understood this game's just basic love simulator. The BL one. What? Wait. So what are you talking about? What one would happen like it when? Which one? Wait. Which one are you guys talking about? Our last streams? I do not remember. Wait. What was it? Was it Resident Evil? Was it with Resident Evil? And oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Suri. She pretends she don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. And so any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Right. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the clubs. Look at that face, the half strawberry, half vanilla. Innocent 4 ears. She indeed doesn't know. 6 years. I had 2 ears. There ain't no 6 years. Y'all just making up numbers. And the sleeves of those ears. These are hands. I have hands. Thank you very much. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little more, but at the same time, I would feel bad about distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse at the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be the one on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at a bookstore yesterday. No, that's not what I mean. I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I wonder if it's a real book. Portrait of Markov. Let me Google it real quick, now I'm curious. Portraits of Markov. The story involves a cult dedicated to opening a third eye, featuring themes of human experimentation, cult religion, and survival. It is depicted as a thick tomb with very surreal, dark hoard. I see. So, the Illuminati. A book about the Illuminati. Sure you don't know what Dojin is? I do know what Dojin is, yes. See, the ears are off because we know she doesn't even listen. They're very much real and working, Drifter. Thank you very much. How does the band of hair just rest in that booba? Let's go casually. Listen, her tits, sorry, her breasts are just so large. It has their own gravitational force. So that. Sorry, oh god, I watch my language. Talking on screen, my bad. Scary book, I knew, yeah. Coast me in the edge again, no! I'm so innocent, I swear. Not a surprise. Anyways. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Yeah, because it's the Illuminati. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. So uncouth. I apologize, Drifter. My uncouthness is leaking out. Basically, it's about this girl. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Oh my. Pulling all my scenes, Nova. How could you? Imagine those viewers gone for the years coming back to catch your stream, find out you're like this. No! Come back. Come back to me. Oh, God. It's okay. As long as I'm acting it now, it's okay. It's all good. Sorry, she's like... Should have used the word bosom. You're right! Bosom. The bosom. The pleasant way of saying it. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that stuff? So actually I am. I love dark horror stuff. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of story, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri is into those kind of stuff. She's so shy and recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories... They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you've related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting her one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost any interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my mind, my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. So please stop me if I'm talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well just get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Damn. It's above her current brain capacity of why I went for the straight turnies instead. You're kinda right. I think you told me already, Sultan, but what? What's Sultan's Sultan, because when I named myself that because I was just feeling super salty the day I started Genshin. First started Genshin, was feeling like absolute Doki. Decided, you know what, I'm feeling salty today. Sultan seems to be the best name. And thus, ever since then, the salt has just been everywhere. Every time I need to make a name, it's now Sultan. Convenient enough, no one else chooses this name, so I'm always get it free to me. Uh-oh. So what was it before Sultan? Sweaty? No, it's not sweaty. Also, it is not good. Oh god, the internet bad. There you go, I'm back. Whew. Internet's glitching out. Come on, girl. Alright, let me refresh my page. Hold it together. Hold it together, Wi-Fi. Okay, we're back. Good. See, swimming, sweetie. I actually just never really have a name before Sultan. Never gave myself a permanent one. Before then, I just came up with a different name every time I started making a new character. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eyes. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I mean, the sun doesn't really track your current public image now, don't you think? True, but it's okay. I'm always feeling at least a little salty when I'm alone. Genshin still works. But I guess you're not wrong. Maybe I'm gonna need a new name soon. Something a little more sweet. Not that I'm very creative in coming up with names, so it might take a while. It feels like my left arm's in a way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it difficult to turn a page. It's like every time Straw says Yuri, I think of a different one. Oh my. I think I know what you're talking about. Here. Oh, CG. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left-sided book between her thumb and her forefinger. Oh, I said. I do the same with my right arm on the right-sided book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb, and after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. I feel the tension on me too. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? I turn to turn the page? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second there. By nothing in particular, of course. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Should Coco decides to stream and one day don't, please don't. I'll keep it in mind, Edward. See, this is the closest I've ever been to a girl. Oh my. See, what about 4 naked men? What is that? What is 4 naked men? What, like the girls in Doki Doki's replaced by 4 naked men instead? Yeah, you know, that might truly change my mind. You're right, Nova. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. It's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, sure. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume when she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, let it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second-guesses a lot of things she says and does. It's like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I've seen her mind or anything, but they're kind of resembling some of your mannerisms. I see. See, now that's interesting. I know, now that's something that catch my attention. 18 naked cowboys. It's okay, Goon or Max. If I want to play that, I'll just be playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Hell yeah. Glad she didn't get what I'm talking. I don't think I get what you're talking about, unfortunately. But I'll get it one day. But welcome to the stream, Max. How you doing? She shouldn't listen to us at all. I'm listening sometimes. I promise. Say holy cow, I scheduled the change so I can see Goku on weekdays. How's it going, gamers? Hello, Pim Pam. Welcome to the stream. It's only a one-time change. Honestly, in the future, in a very soon future, I'll probably be streaming on the weekends again instead of weekdays. Back to a regular schedule. But I hope you're doing well, Pim Pam. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But something. That's probably a terrible thing to have common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were so self-conscious about that sort of stuff. I guess I meant more of it's kinda cute. What do you say? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We may not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri excels, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer me read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a little bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first name. Alright. I stand up. Say Pim or Pim Pam. I'm fine with Coco type 1. Am I? That's very sweet of you. I'll blame the soju. I'm not even having soju today. I'm only having tea. I only got tea. Say pimp or Pim. I said Pim. Although it did sound a lot like the first option. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I just agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly reply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri! Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. See, look at me. I'm looking at you. See, ask once to be weedy for more info. Okay. From wheat to wit to world tree. I know, yours is evolving like a Pokemon. My, thank you for the follow. Anyway, say hi everyone. Hello there, Pixel. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten up. Exceptional. What is that? What was that? Did I say it out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that's usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned how to pick them up. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. And the end result and the expressiveness is weakened. One once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor, demeanor totally changes. Say good day, hello there, Jacob. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just wait and see this game is anything but peace. I don't know, man. It's pretty peaceful to me right now. Pretty peaceful. But yes, welcome to the stream, Jacob. I hope you're having a good time. Let's see. Her stammering has completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging point. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and by learning, by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, sorry, that's me. Mom, but I can't read! Oh, God! I'm doing good. I just got home from the shop. Nice. I'm glad. Well, welcome home, Jacob. Nice, relaxing time with us. Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Oh, thank you for the hydration, Nova. Cheers. Getting some water. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri's so cute. True. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Now you guys know she can't read. Oh god. I should have said it out loud. I just confessed my sins. Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the waste of time, the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathed, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry. I must have such terrible handwriting. My handwriting honestly look kind of like that. It's not the best, but it's got that light cursive-ish for L's and Y's. Sorry, you do not have a bad handwriting, girl. What are you talking about? You insulted me, I'm insulting you. See, gel. Oh no, it's okay. It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. Is this soju's no soju? I promise I'm not drinking soju. Are you going down the Yuri route? Yes, sir, I am. Oh my. Thank you so much for the gift. You're very generous, my friend. Thank you so much for the gift sub. And now you shall not be in jail no more, Jaco. You have been blessed and gifted by Nova. Thank you so much for the gift sub, my friend. Very, very generous of you. What? I wasn't even thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. It did not take me a long time to read. It took me like 30 seconds. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Yeah. So you're like a cat, you're looking at a street light, then old street light. Everything else is neon now. I'm guessing that she's looking at like an old-fashioned light bulb street light, which is why it's flickering. You are your past. Sure, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Here the clown for toast. Oh gosh. Fine, I'll accept it. Just this once. Also, let me get off my Chrome. Oh my god. I got like one Chrome page open. I feel like it's sucking up half my RAM right now. So you're going down the Yuri path? Yes, sir, I am. Yuri path it is. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I guess. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, son. Girl, our character is so ass, bro. But they're in high school, so I guess they got high school level reading. Really? I must have totally missed the point. The point is that she is the last of her kind, and everyone has moved on without her. That's the point, girl. What are you missing? I'm gonna totally miss the points. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past remains space of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's all a lot more solemn, put it that way. I haven't even thought of that. It's impressive. Oh, sorry, too expressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too. So, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, son. Me too. Do the best for you too, girl. See, so the chrome and the 5,000 picture of taking out your eyes. No, it's not. It's just a chrome. Alright, Yuri's right. Yes, sir. Yuri's best grandma to loot. Holding hands. Oh my god, holding hands, Jacob. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Naughty. Unbelievable. Saying such lewd things in my comment section, I ought to ban you. Just kidding. So who should I put my poem next? I feel like Monica or Sayori would be a good choice. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by their toes. Okay. I can do really dirty things. Oh my god, you need to control yourself down there, Jacob. Just too lewd for my comment section. Head pats and hand holding. I need to block my eyes from her commentary. Hi, Son. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, oh my, why is my iPad not charging? No. Let me fix this real quick. Oh, it is charging. What? Why is this at 8% then? Oh my god. So ass. Okay. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring them up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share a poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, son. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the kind of barrier that we all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Good job, son. I was going, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it's always counts when I put in effort. Hell yeah. That's not very fair. guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes the kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes putting simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It takes years of practice, which I assume Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you and try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Blue hair woman's not even know. I'll do things to, like, give her lunch. Oh. Next thing you're gonna tell me is you're gonna hand feed her 2 Pim Pam. It's like having 2 blue-haired women is not even enough. Oh my. This apple was wet. The keys and the logo as part of what make them good is missing. You see? I see. Why I didn't know this game has its great voice acting. Oh my. You flatterer, Ashton. Welcome to the stream. If voice actor actually make mistakes every 2 lines they said, they'd be fired. I'd be fired. The rest of the girls are irrelevant to me, Yuri. And all that matters, I can understand. I see who your best girl is. Share strings we indirectly kiss. Oh my. But welcome to the stream, Ashton. I hope you're having a good time. But I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims they're not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that sparkles protrude. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll ever know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now, I wasn't looking in. He was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Interesting. So, what do you think? It sounds like you're having an existential crisis, my girl. It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. The Glory Hole poem. You're not wrong. So, what I get from her poem, she feels restricted. She sort of feels restricted, but there's basically a wall from where she is looking into, I guess. Only being able to see through a small hole. And for whatever reason, whatever she saw on the other side was so blinding to her, so unacceptable, that it has, like, permanently scarred her. Ow. What are you bonking me for? Also, hello there, Salsy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I don't know why the sound's not working. I blame Chrome. See, in here I thought I had weird things about my life. True. It's okay. We all feel like her sometimes. See, sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff have gone pretty popular these days. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on specific points. If you try too hard to make it perfect, you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. True! Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show? Oh, well, I mean, we're gonna do with them all, right? So, honestly, let's do Natsuki. I've been very curious about our Suyun girl. Son, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. See, and here So I leave for 5 seconds and start talking about glory holes. I'm not the one who brought it up in my defense. Someone else brought that one up. They were talking about how it's the glory hole. I mean, hey, if Monica's into that kind of stuff, I'm not gonna judge. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put an effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, yeah, but I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about it. Fine. I'm sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, peoples can try. But that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. If it quacks like a duck, if it swims like a duck, and flaps like a duck, it's probably a duck. I guess you can say this poem is kind of about being restricted to only being able to do what you are meant to do. And nothing else. I guess she's feeling trapped. Because people can only try, eagles can only fly. Simple meaning, not too bad. I feel like I'm acing this. Thank God we have Rift up here to clean up the mess. You're not kidding. God, thank you for this. You know what? Let me turn my air on. It's actually getting hot. Where's the remotes? Where'd I put my remotes? No! I've lost it. It's probably on my bed somewhere. Oh well. Too far from my bed to reach for it now. No aircon for me. Part of me wants to go back and clip it, but nah, there's things that should be forgotten. Somehow we cannot put Coco Can Speak in there. Yes, it's been blocked. No one can shame me. No one. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like this. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all philosophical, sophisticated and stuff. so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. See everyone around you do great things that can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about writing simple is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhythm in the end, but then it makes it all fall apart on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did.
Don't dare me, Straw.
Oh, no, I'm not daring you. I am not daring you. I am not going anywhere either, Edward. I am calm. I am chill. I like Natsuki. Yeah, same. Honestly, she's the one who made cupcakes too. She's a nice gal despite all the tsundering on the surface. Like, I wish I had a caring girl like Yuri. Imagine how good she is at killing. True. Yuri is the kind of girl that you would lay down with on like a rainy day. Natsuki is like the girl you would want if you want a little pop in your life. Like, you're gonna be the kind of girl, you know, you got music while you're cleaning, you're cooking together kind of style. You're gonna make a mess, but you're gonna laugh at it with Natsuki. See, Monica? I feel like Monica's life might be the most boring. Because Monica is so strict that she might unintentionally get mad at you if you do something wrong. And then our childhood friend. Honestly, probably got a little bit of everything. I feel like our childhood friend is the balance of the three. Because she is nice. She's a little clumsy. But she's showed great care. She's not the smartest, so we'll be the perfect pair together. Be dumb together with her. And dumb and dumber with our childhood friend. See, I need a ton. No. Monica, who? Monica, our presidents. Our literature club presidents. Look, I wish the cat girly. But true, though. I feel like Yuri would definitely be the best one to cuddle with. And also, she's like tall, one of the taller girls, so she'll be like a body pillow. I need a time. No time. No time for you. So you did. I guess more went to it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comments. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And now Sayuri, our gal that we first met. This is a good poem, son. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you won't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, son. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for others, it's something that only really good people can do. Thanks, Sayuri. Not sure Sayuri sees a bit for oh my god, full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm more of a quiet guy, but I do get excited when I get to talk to my interests like she does, so I relate to Yuri a lot. Nice. You know, that's kind of what literature club is all about, so I guess you would fit right in. Makes a lot of sense to express yourself that way. Hello there, Annie. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying your time. I'm gonna make make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? And that'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'll hold you to that then. Yay! And I kind of wish they made the names like different colors. That way I won't mix them up so often. See, I'm good. Your first playthrough? Yes, sir, it is. Very excited for it. I mean, I got clips and pieces of what this game is about, but I've never played it fully myself, so this is definitely my first playthrough. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Let's see. Deep sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed makes me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it weren't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I don't know if that last one is relevant to your poem, girl. So thank you for the follow, Annie. Much appreciated. I hope you continue enjoying our company. Trust me, wishing you. Trust me, wishing you. Look above, the sky is blue. Interesting. Okay. You know, I think what I'm getting from this is that the world is a better place than what she has in her mind. Like, it's like when she's left for her own thoughts, it tends to be bad. But then as soon as she looks away from her inner self and look at the reality of things, you know, the sky is still blue, the birds are still singing, the world is still okay. And now she just wants Arcus. This breakfast, after realizing that all is well in the world. This game has peak story, I believe you. What you mean a different color? I think the pink works. Yeah, the pink kind of works. I mean, it's like the name for each kind of say different. Yeah, that. Like, yeah, it works, but like, I wish the names was like, we got each unique colors, because I'm mixing them up. I'm giving them all the same voices. Not that they're that different from each other, but still, you know. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit, a yes or a no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Turned out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah. You realize the world's okay, and you will go back to your normal routine of like having a breakfast. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. It's especially like you and me. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Oh god, Nova's going crazy without a clip. Are you sure you're amazing the name and it's not a problem? It's totally the name's fault. It is not my ability to not be able to read. Not gonna lie, my first playthrough I can't tell the difference between Sori and Natsuki and mine. I guess I could kind of see why since they have pink hair. Welcome back, Nova. Poor Drifter. Don't worry about that. Oh god. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. Took us like an hour and a half to complete one day. Actually, we're not even at the end of this day yet. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrow frows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Honestly, it's so funny that they argue about this, because their poems are actually really similar in meaning. Because Natsuki's poem was all about being only able to do what you're assigned to do. Like horses can only race, eagles can only fly, and people can only run, try. Well, thank you. Much appreciate little buddies. Thank you, Nova. I'm grateful for your generosity. Much appreciated. Sure, yes, it's true! It's true, Edward, if you think about it. Like, Yuri's poem is all about being stuck in the past and not being able to move on because everyone else is in neon age and she's the only street light left with the light bulb. Oh, they're basically the same. They got the same meaning. They both feel stuck. Stuck being themselves while everyone else is, different. Well, I guess it's a little different because Natsuki thinks that everyone else is also doing the same, but but I guess Yuri's poem feels like everyone else is moving on, and Natsuki feels like everyone, including herself, is stuck in the same place doing what they're, meant to do. Help. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. They got the same kind of meaning. Unless I got their meaning entirely wrong, it's completely possible. But from how I'm interpreting it, I feel like it's true. Can't believe I'm doing this in a pie for once. Yeah! Pop-pots. Pop-pot from Edward. Rare pots. Did I miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it doesn't really come out nice at all. I guess I have a couple suggestions. If I'm looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sultan did too. And based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't. And someone liked my poem too, He technically. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ooh. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're jealous that Sultan appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Uh-huh. And how do you think she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew his size bigger as soon as Sultan started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. I don't like you guys fighting. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they didn't notice I was standing there. Sultan. She was trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Girl, there's literally just different styles. There's no better way, in quotation marks. Oh, Drift is technically running 1 HP, having her back all the time. True. Also, Throne's not been updated yet, I don't think. But thank you, you're very kind. Things sure have heated up quickly. I know, right? Some tension going on with the girls. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Sultan. Wait, there's a reason why there's so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sultan? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So, of course, oh no, I mean... Well, we could get an out. But we're choosing Yuri. We're already going for Yuri. I'm so sorry, Natsuki. You are... Honestly, your poem's really good too, but since we're going for Yuri, we have to choose Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You are a seriously talented writer. It's no secret I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good point. You know, from all the dumb assery our protagonist was on about earlier, this is kind of a moment where he actually used his brain. Yuri all the way, yeah! I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri meant well, and you just told her how you felt. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Both of you said things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clutches her fist. In the end, no one's taking her side. She's trapped and at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I even end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps I take a walk to clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up a poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't have to do that. I looked across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares on her desk. I gingerly approach her and sits in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? Let's see. Yes, you're all the way. Not like someone I know. Right, like Suyu? Right? Right. Natsuki, you've been mocked. 100%. Which is sad. I kind of really like Natsuki too. I don't want to make her feel bad about herself like this though. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not get frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I'll don't think of any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Sultan. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I will never do something so shameful. So, what did Natsuki say? Well, never mind, Dad. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. Sultan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Then maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about this kind of poems everyone like. In any case, that means I could at least try to do a better impression than those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Sultan, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. You really seem not enjoying it either. Sayori, what about what happened earlier? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion is all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Yeah. Sultan, it's nice that I spent time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. So Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yeah, we can go beyond friend. Let's go to third base. Sorry, let's start with first base. We said to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easier to use Sayori's internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's see. Scary stuff. Extreme flee. A tone. A tone and incapable. Maybe a tone. Yeah. Will peace existence. Warm, lucky, vacate, anger, wonderful, twirl, existence. Family, vivid, judgment, electricity, aura, climax, I think it's judgment. Journey, defeat, mouse, tenacious, determination. After image, ooh, after image maybe, yeah. Laugh, grief, tragedy, headphones, pleasure, a stable, ooh, there's like 4 words that's really good. Tragedy though. Oh, maybe not. Scars, color, lollipop, fun, sunset, inferno, universe, art, shopping, scars. Oh, maybe not. Unending, passion, misfortune, unending, yeah. Destiny, romance, horror. Contamination. Paste, that was the easy one. And desire, disoriented. Massacre. Meager, dark. Oh, maybe not. Agonizing, happiness, ambient, disaster. Infinite, marshmallow, secretive, disown, fickle, disarray. Whisper, chocolate, memories, stronger, fluffy, sparkle, blanket, cry, bed, memories. Oh, maybe not. Extraordinary, pure imagination, crimson, I remember she likes. Turn lipstick, excitement, wrath. Nightgown, Doki. Right, we can't not pick that one, come on now. Clumsy, heartbeat, peaceful. Skirt, frightening. Philosophy, melody, insight. Treasure, spinning, philosophy. for our girl Yuri. Another day passes, and it's time for club meeting already. I've gotten a little more confident here over the past few days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sultan. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to take a look at it. Yeah, let me see your wallet. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and let its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you have enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me so guilty. If you're feeling guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't realize she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell someone to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I was getting too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept a revolution. Revolution? Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you would have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Oh, no worse. Oh, excuse me. Down for a second there. See, why is audio so high quality? It's because I have a really good mic. It's like a $90 mic, girl. Oh, if the audio is not good quality with the $90 mic, I'm about to go sue someone. But also, welcome to the stream. Notes, how you doing? Welcome. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and topples on the desk. Wow. Let's see, what is bro doing that? My bro is getting comfortable. I am getting comfortable in my chair. It is very squeaky. Hi. Ow. What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost works. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab out about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a huge bite. So good. Sayuri suddenly clamps her head over her mouth. Sayuri suddenly clamps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, it looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I guess I'm really happy that you shared one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayuri off of her. Oh. Suddenly, Sayuri leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Oh my god. Work, lungs, esophagus. Yuri and I laugh as well. Well, is indeed Yuri's romp? It is indeed. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you are such a kid sometimes. No! Why you bunk? I am so good at poems. See, it is because I am so good at poems that I am able to instantly go on Yuri's route without even putting barely any effort. Oh, thank you for the pots. No sound, your sound, don't lie to me. You hear me, right? Oh god, is there actually no sound? Mic test, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The light's on. Does your avatar thing look like Natsuki? A little bit, doesn't it? The hairstyle especially. It's fine, perfect, okay, good. Thank you for the watering. Cheers. I clown on you like I'm serious business 24/7 here. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Did any of you hear anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard anything either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Sound alerts have no sounds. I don't know what's going on. You know what, let me... nah, I'll have to fix it this time. I guess something broke in the software. Yeah. Sorry about the sound alarms. I'll have to give some maintenance later. Of course she's okay. She's probably just doing something today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be too surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Oh my god! Give me 1 second. I'll take another drink. You know, I need to give them easier voices to do. Let me just give them all deeper voices. Their squeaky ass voices is killing me over here. Everyone is gonna develop a deep voice right now. Yuri got you thirsty 100%. I didn't. Not really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I always look forward to it. You hydrate more? Always. More tea. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sultan. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Oh, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really like the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really, no. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapee. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book than the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, no. I was kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? My bad. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small... Oh my god. Maybe I should take some medicine. She retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Oh, yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where were you two off to? Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it seems to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a little curious. See. Sorry, I was just a little curious. kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's Monica. Please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Sultan in club activities? My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Sultan. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her... Oh my god, I am not doing well. You know what? Maybe. Let me just do some squats. Ugh. That's what I need. I think my blood has just become too stagnant. Okay. Here. So the phone can still see me. Once in the hallway... Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against a wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Sultan, how can I, even when I can't freaking talk anymore? How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? That's because nothing that you do is as bad as it seems in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns into a light shower and a hurricane. No. Let me know if me clearing my throat so much bothering you. I'll mute myself while I'm doing it. When you hate me for something as terrible as that. Monica who? Monica, our main girl, Nova. Our main girl. Just kissing already? Might be a while until that happens. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Oh, I feel like my first mistake was definitely giving them such a high-pitched voice. Once we stream this again tomorrow, hopefully, I am definitely gonna start with a much deeper voice for them. You know, voice actors are not kin when they said that, work on your voices like it's a muscle. Because it really is. You use like a different shape of your esophagus every time you want to make a different voice. It's like I'm using an atrophied muscle here. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Son, I really like being friends with you. Sorry, not at level yet. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. It feels kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Sultan, do you like oolong tea? Hell yeah, I do. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything like that. See, how deep are we talking about? Straw, you gonna turn off the voice changer? I'm not gonna have a voice change. I'm gonna have a voice changer anyways. It's called linguistic stir straw, yeah. In essence, yeah. Basically what professional VAs have to do. Literally training their voices. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood today. Is that so? I was letting it show. So you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking that I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyways. Oh. Well, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Sultan. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I can keep this up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Sultan, I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? Never imagined high-pitched Coco sound like, what do you mean? Earlier was my high pitch. That's like my highest pitch. I can go lower, but I can't usually go higher. That's the issue. It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over on my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. I wonder what's causing that. So I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Yeah, I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a small bag of chocolates, candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sat against the wall, teacups at our side. I don't know about you, man. I don't know about eat chocolate with tea. I feel like it doesn't really go well. Maybe it's just me though. I don't like my tea sweet. Kinda weird. But you know what? Cookies do go so well with tea. I don't know what it is. I don't know who created it, but tea is so good with coffee and cakes. So basically pastries. Pastries go so well with tea. See, sounds to me like you're hiding the helium stack somewhere. You're not wrong. The reason why the world is so low on helium is because I keep consuming them. Yuri and I sat against the wall, teacups on our sides. As if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding one half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until one of our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? What do you mean, Drifter? Tea's so good with coffee, I know. Tea not good with coffee, yuck. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me your teacup, she says. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding a book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few moments, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. Can't you just use your left hand? What are you on about, girl? No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, sorry, you're holding the book with both your hands, my bad. Battling sleep right now, same, girl. We'll probably do one cycle, because I know that the game, like, is gonna reset at some point, where I don't know which day we reset at. So we'll do one cycle, and then we'll do the second cycle, like, tomorrow on our second stream. Tea is so cool with coffee. Yeah, you mean cookies are so cool. Yeah! Wait, is that what I said? Oh, God. Cookies. Tea is good with cookies. But you were mean to say cookies go well with tea. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Damn. Well, thank you, Drifter. I think my brain is fully shutting down. Apparently it did. I guess I did. I mean, I believe you. Y'all usually have better hearing than I do, so makes sense. Of course. Oh my. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. The chocolate's about to fall out of her mouth, girl. You got like one micro unit of chocolate in your mouth. Does this mean loot time? Oh my. Well, depending on how loot it is, I guess. Let me get some ASMR. I'll try my best. Let her out. I'll emanate a calm voice for you. So I said what I said earlier. Ah, I see. Well, thank you for explaining it, because when you just quoted me back, I didn't even know what you're talking about. My brain didn't even process it. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she's need to confirm what just happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all that it was. Totally. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri, I met mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath against my fingers. Okay, everyone. Wow, what a mood breaker. I'm giving a whiplash here. Okay, everyone. Yuri jokes back. It's time to share poems. Selton, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? That was abrupt as hell. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. I know, right? We were just getting the mood of things, and then Monica came in and broke everything. Broke the mood. Now who's the third wheel? I am not the third wheel. Monica's the third wheel, thank you very much. She'll probably kill me if she hears that, though. Yuri picks up the teacup from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get a feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poems to first? You know what, Monica, since you're so, in our face and so in a rush to go to this poetry club thing, let's pick you first today. Hi again, Sultan. What happened to your Yuri's gone? Yuri's gone, Monica's here now. Should have locked the door. What door? We're in the same room, girl. If there was a door to be locked, I'm sure we would have locked it already. Unfortunately, we have to share the same classroom. Hello again, Sultan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you are. Stop knocking! There's no one there. There's a door, but there's no one there. Brown hair's the way I go, I guess. Yep. Although her hair's not really even brown. It's like got a very pink hue to it, despite it being technically brown. Good thing there's no blue hair in there. Is there supposed to be blue hair in there? I give my poem to Monica. Alright. That's a good one. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I notice that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish you don't keep so much to yourself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Oh, calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see, save me. Brown brunette, she dirty brunette? Yeah, basically a dirty brunette, I guess. That's a good way to describe it. Let's see, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Green, red, green, and blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violence, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangents, like playing a chatboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Oh my. Save and loading, huh? Poem of meaningless, yeah? Sounds about right. So meaningless that you're not able to ignore or put it out of your mind, it seems. You know what? Let's save. Good thing you reminded me, Monica. Let me just save real quick, because we haven't saved this entire time. Load you with what? Oh, gods. Hopefully nothing too frightening. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on a paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Where's your poem, Miss Cocoa Milk? Don't tell me your dog ate it again. My dog didn't eat it. Let's see. Wait, hold on a second. I literally have a poem in my description. What was it again? Roses are red, violets are blue. Oh god, I forgot the rest. Something like that. You see, choosing where and how to space your work can totally change the mood for the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines are really short and makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. Or, so putting it that way, it's not every poem. Not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yep, I just did that. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. That's kind of ominous. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, who should I show my poem next? Let's go. Since we do Sayuri last, let's do Sayuri this time. Do second. Clown me all you like, Max. I'm still good. I'm big-brained. If I believe in myself, all is well. Let's see, right side, pink, left. White, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ears? No! No, just 2. 2 on top, 2 in the middle. Or I guess bottom, technically. Oh. I like this one, Sultan. Has some nice feeling in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does this mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I go by my heart. It makes me feel the things that must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. I mean, in a way, that is exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try to give it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up hurting at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like when things are happy and things are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud on your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make the nice, happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is that so? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Sultan. I should go and write that down then. You can read my poems now, okay? Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like there's a lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Small balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tangly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles all in a row. Ooh, my god, that's long. My connection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle in the starlight makes amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down came a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelves could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelves, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I mean, I guess the first part of it is definitely like saving her happiest personality for her friends, keeping everything else to herself, and then she's slowly just running out of happy thoughts, and the shelves, even the saved thoughts, are becoming empty. And even when she tries her best, it seems that nothing is working. Friends are still fighting, even when she did her best to act happy. Give me a bottle straw brand, fresh out, girl. I don't even have enough for myself. Damn, I don't see that cheesy as a true. It's a little cheesy, but it's okay. Sayori, we love you anyways. So there's like a rule or pattern to poems like this? I don't know. You've driven me to drink? Oh no. It's okay. That just means we're the same, Drifter. You and I both, my friend. Sounds selfish? In a way. I guess you could interpret it like that. She thinks you can actually, you know what? You're right, Snova. You are right that it's quite selfish. At first glance, it's very selfless because you can interpret it as that she's handing her friend out like with no regards of herself. But then you also see that it's like she don't believe her friends are able to even take care of them. She believed that she's the sole provider of happy thoughts. Like, girl, yes, it's very kind of you to keep the mood up, but your friends are capable too. You can put a little trust in them. You don't have to be the sole carrier, the burden carrier for all your friends, believing that you have to be the one to do it. You're only burning yourself out, which is what Sayori's doing, burning herself out. And honestly, probably not doing all that either, because, yeah. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been getting really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. But maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah. Who should I show? Let's do Yuri! Our girl! Can't let her be last. Let's see, if I had a choice, I'd rather choose LSD for happy thoughts. I think I'm good. I'll stay clean. Besides, I would not be allowed to do such things anyways. Fortunately, my job is very restrictive of those things, so we are raw dogging life. You know, that's probably why teachers are so angry. We are required by law to raw dog life. We ain't allowed to do any hard substances. Let's see what you're written for. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Something. This one might be even better than yesterday's. Let me slip the frame. Not what you think is true. Raw dog. I'm just saying. She was the first thought you both got to. 100%. 100%. I mean, the acronym sounds okay. Can't blame us. It sounds a little sussy. How did you even pick up this? How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you about the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it some more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Also, you both are easy to trick. Drifter, we just like to take things point blank. You know, if you were one of the girls, Drifter, you would be Yuri. I'm just saying. She was the first thought you both go to. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I only write for myself, and besides, people would laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay. Let's see. Nah, Drifter. I'm too sexy for this. Thank you very much. The raccoon. It happens in the dead of light when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon incriminates its phase and reflect that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the light of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh out and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitements. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. Oh my god, Pavlovian. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Well, this one's pretty straightforward. Basically, she gives in to all her urges. She has no self-control, is what this poem boils down to. Drifter girl. Oh my, save for later. Zero self-control, Yuri says. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's literally about her giving in to her urges and having no self-control. She's an addict. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using this poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Sounds like a raccoon with that virus. Rabies? No! I mean, maybe. Does rabies make you, like, crave something? I know that it makes you afraid of water, but is there any other effects? I know it also makes you more aggressive, but I don't think you want something when you're, like, got rabies though, right? Because this is so asymptomatic. What's it supposed to mean? Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, son? Well, I guess I do, yeah. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. When you read Drifter Girl, you had weird thoughts, didn't you? No. I didn't have any weird thoughts. I think it's your imaginations that had weird thoughts. Anyways. The best we can do is respect each other and individualities, yes. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. 100% no. Although honestly, you say that, no, but I feel like you would be a good girl too. Let's see. I feel like Nova, if it has to be one of the girls. Honestly, you also have a pretty similar personality to Yuri, but you got some Monica in you. You got some Monica in you, Nova. He's doing it right now. Got that? No. You go, yes. You guys would be so cute. I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, son. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki! Well, I could admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. Well, that's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's gonna sound just like you're forcing it unless you don't really suck at it. Honestly, don't try to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri loved this kind of angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve even though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. You wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. You know, Natsuki is really perspective. I mean, I guess Monica also picked up on it, but Natsuki is really perceptive. Let's see. Ruby hot as hell. I'm jealous of a straw. Be careful what you wish for. Nova, Drifter, you think that's a threat? I don't think that's a threat. That just means we get to have a hot girls' night. Hang out together. So I get for letting younger girls step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves and not getting any new members. It's a concern of mine as well. We don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Well, don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the events. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing? But, Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the events. But the cool part is, we're also gonna be letting, oh, I can't read words. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori puts it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't really start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. See, she's trying to be part of the Cool Kids Club. It's fine, we can kick her out. You cannot kick me out of my own club. No, I am not jelly. You think I'll make jello out of you. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri has never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put in a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those whose reason that we're all in this club today, don't you want them to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all if it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica has been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Is that pretty jelly in denial? No, You know what? If I don't read your comments, it doesn't exist. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Fine. I guess I'll have to get involved over it. Get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This collapse is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, you're just too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Well, of course. Let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of the podium is The Way They Fly. I'm not even gonna reply to it. That's how much I'm ignoring you. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something that she's done before, or she's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has her eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Oh my. The four of us applause. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just hoping to get I can no longer perceive words. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and says, "Whoever said this game is 3 to 4 hours is lying to me. That Google AI did not know things about that. This is not 3 hours long. Oh god. This game is much longer than I thought it was. It's okay, we'll continue tomorrow. This means more content for me. So you jelly no. If she could ignore us for long and incapable of things, her way of coping. It is not. You're lying. This is the way you're coping with me." Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. The poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. "You can do it, Yuri. It's called The After Image of a Crimson Eye." Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. The cope is struck this one. This is nuts. You guys are just convincing yourself that's happening. Also, oh my god, after this day I'm probably gonna pause here. We're gonna have to just pick this up tomorrow. We ain't even finished with the first playthrough of this game. No, we had to play this through several times over. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. Well, it never ever stop it never grew. I don't know what you're talking about. No beams, what are you shooting on me, Drifter? It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and I give Yuri the recollection she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the counts. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops off her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aiming cheerily like Sayuri was. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gave it a whole new meaning. Now she's ending the stream. Coincidence? Excuse, this is not an excuse. I'm just tired. Is not excuse. The real reason is being tired. It's okay, Straw can all be pranks. Yes, see, you said it. It is because we can all be perfect. But no backseas, you can't take it back. You already said what you said. We can, in fact, all be perfect. You are right. I am perfect, you are perfect. You know what? No, it's mostly me that's perfect. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. And here it comes, Sayuri's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Even Satan likes it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems don't work quite as well as the kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery don't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make sure you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Sultan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Sultan lower everyone's standards a little bit before I do it. Excuse me. You know, I changed my mind. Both of you are like Natsuki. You know who you guys are like? You're like Natsuki. Yellow little rascals. Sounds more like excuses to me. Yeah, it does. That coping. It is not. It is not. Natsuki. It is fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Oh, thanks for the hug, Potts. Don't worry. Nova and Drifter may act as so mature sometimes, but I know deep down they are tsunderes. I know deep down they're both tsunderes. You cannot convince me any otherwise. You may hide and you may run, Nova, Drifter, but I know your true faces. I know you are tsunderes. You're just acting bratty, but I know you're soft and fluffy on the inside. Is that a little jelly I heard? No, it is not. If anything, I'm the one cracking the case here. Cracking the case that I have two tsunderes on my hand. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think of it less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Whatever makes you feel finished. Whatever. The poem is called... Why are you looking at me? That's because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsu's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when it's spoken out loud. The word feels like they're bouncing up and down, as if it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seats. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of others? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Honestly, same. I would rather perform for, outside people than people I know personally. Which is why I'm always reluctant singing for you guys. It's embarrassing because you guys are gonna be here every night. This is really strange. No, it's not. No, it's not, Drifter. Well, that is just how it is, so... Yeah, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I've been making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me very happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Saruri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yes, I am. I'm ready to head to bed too. Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal. It might be a little nice. Oh my god, are you like close? Why are you that close to me, Yuri? Can you like back off a little, girl? What? Yeah, she was just so close for a second there, Jesus. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Sultan. Wait, was she always that close? I could have sworn she's a little bigger there. Maybe I'm hallucinating. I think I'm hallucinating. I think we found out who the Natsuki is. No, you haven't. You lied. It's okay, Sultan. I have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Before Yuri gets any closer to me. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things has already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, sorry, fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on a spot here. Well, nah. Well, we are going for the Yuri. You know what? Yuri is not here, so it doesn't affect her. It's okay. I still walk home with Sayuri. We can just when the actual choice come up, we can say that if Yuri is in front of us. But Yuri, what Yuri doesn't hear, well, Yuri will not hurt. I'll still walk home with Sayuri. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I won't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Sultan. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so... Sorry, I already made up my mind. I can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. Kind of weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what happened in that time? Alright, yeah. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna write a poem. Or you know what? I guess I'm gonna stop here. We'll write the poem. No. I'm gonna write the poem and then save. I feel like I'm gonna forget what we're gonna write the poem for. Okay, poem and then save. Let's see. For Yuri. Vitality. Disoriented. After image. Escape. Hard. Fickle. Tragedy. Oh, maybe not. Unstable. Graveyard. Empty charm. Heartbeat. Laugh. Disarray. Philosophy. Domination. Spinning. Unending. Anxious. Broken. Desire. Lazy. Embrace. Tears. Dark. Horror. Valuable. Peaceful. Crimson. Already know she likes that. Disaster. Entropy. Frightening. Vice. Flee. Mission unrestrained because she has no self-control. Was so effulgent. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Contamination. Sunset. Massacre. Uncanny. I hate this word, but yeah, you probably like it. I hate it, but you can like it. Alright, save it now. I'm gonna drop you guys off here. Yes. Saved. I everything we find out in Asking and this is how you delete people straw. Just like poor Neon. No! Neon was a complete axe. I didn't even know that we could get a bad ending for that game. I mean, I kind of expected it, but I thought it was more of a non-choice. I thought it was gonna be a choice that didn't have any consequence. But instead I got poor Neon killed. By not releasing Elvis. But it's okay, we fixed it. We fixed it by reloading, we traveled back in time, and we made the right choice. Yeah, anyways, I think we're gonna here, let's save one more time, just for the sake of it, and then return to the main menu. Yes. I'm gonna kick and pause here, y'all. And we're gonna pick this up tomorrow. Doki. Neon got off easy with a bullet to the head. No! Absolutely not. You're mean. I'll do better for Neon once we play RE2 eventually. We'll do better. Yes, we will. Believe me. Trust. Trust in the process. Alright, anyways, I would like to say thank you guys for spending your time with me. And of course, thank you for experiencing a new game with me too. Doki Literature Club. So far, I don't think we've really ran into anything scary yet. Besides that Yuri getting super close to us. Which I don't even think she really got too close to us. I think I was just hallucinating at that point. But yes, thank you for being here. Take it easy. Don't work too hard now. And I hope you guys all have some wonderful, sweet dreams. Bye-bye.